Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Ang aking ibabahagi ay tungkol sa shepherding a child's heart. So before anything else, we should understand all about teenagers. Teenagers because this is the years or the age wherein we had a difficult times in addressing the problems of our teenagers. First, we need to know teenagers' signs of times. Number one, the teen years are years of monumental security. What is monumental security? Ito yung panahon na kung saan kailangan nila ang ating seguridad, at kailangan nila ang sapat na ating pangangalaga. Dahil itong mga panahon na ito yung taon na kung saan nahirapan silang sumunod, nahirapan natin silang idisiplina. Pero kailangan bantayan natin sila ng mabuti because they are vulnerable to abuse. Next is sometimes the whole world seems exciting and attractive for them. Exciting, bakit? Kasi pwede na silang umattend ng mga parties, ng mga events like what other adults do. Or they are going out with friends. Of course, they feel very excited. And attractive. Of course, to opposite sex and then to the eyes of men. Kaya kailangan bantayan natin sila ng mabuti. Pero paano nga ba natin sila kakausapin? First, what we are going to do, we need to pray very hard for them, for their protection. But try to remember or always remember, avoid abuse. Be careful with your actions. Na kahit matigas ang ulo nila, kailangan maging careful tayo sa ating gagawin. Narito, or these are, the kind of abuse that we might do for them. Nakala natin, basta lang natin sila pinapagalitan, but sometimes we forgot that emotional abuse will also affect them. One is name calling. Halimbawa, tawagin mo siyang bruha. Or ano yung itatawag mo sa kanya kapag nagagalit. Minsan, hindi na natin napapansin kung ano yung binabanggit natin kapag galit tayo. We tend to utter words that make them rebel. Like belittling. What is belittling? Minamaliit mo sila. Kung ano yung kanilang kakayanan. Then swearing, sinusumpa sila, and then insulting, especially in front of their friends or other teenagers. Never do that kasi hindi natin sila pwedeng pahiyain. Then rejecting or threatening with abandonment. Palayasan kita or palayasin kita, that is very bad and it is an emotional abuse. Threatening bodily harm. Masampal kita dyan, subukan mo, suntukin kita. Sumunod ka. Pag sinabi kong hindi. Yung mga ganong salita. So kailangan lang pagka teenager, daanin natin sila sa maayos na pakikipag-usap. At ipapanalangin sila, mas naiintindihan nila yon. And then scapegoating or blaming. Lagi silang sinisisi kapag nagkamali sila. Using sarcasm and of course berating your spouse in front of the child. Next is, here are some of the legal framework of child abuse. Child exploitation. Hiring, employment, persuasion, inducement, or coercion of child to perform obscene exhibition, or incident shows. Indecent shows, ibig sabihin yung hinahire yung mga bata, lalo yung mga nagdadalaga, na kung saan pasasayawin sila ng mga malalaswa. So, hindi yun po pwede. Whether live or video, or film, or to pose or act a model that obscene or pornographic materials, or to sell and distribute said materials. May mga tao kasi na ganon, especially sa online. Hindi natin napapansin minsan na may mga batang ganon, nabibiktima sila ng online. Okay, halimbawa, kahit dapat natin titignan kung ano yung mga pinopost ng ating anak sa online. Halimbawa, nagpo-post siya ng malungkot siya doon, may problema siya, tapos meron biglang magpa-pop up or biglang magsisend ng friend request na ang gwapo ng picture, batang-bata, halos kaedad lang siya. Pero behind nun, matanda pala. Ito pala yung mga sa cybersex. Okay, tapos kakaibiganin sila, hanggang sa kapag nahulog ang loob, magkukwento sila, tapos tatanungin saan ka nakatira. Siyempre, sasabihin ng lahat ng bata. Hanggang sa kapag naibigay na lahat yung address and everything, tatakutin na siya. Sasabihin na saan ka nakatira. Kung ayaw mong sabihin, ipopost ko tong mga pictures mo na nude sa internet, so whatsoever, they are being threatened. So, ang mangyayari nun, matatakot na yung bata. Okay, so that isa yun sa mga child exploitation or yung mga gumagawa nito, kinukuha nila, binibideo nila, yung hindi alam ng bata na habang nag-uusap sila, binibideo, may mga pinapagawa sa kanya, tapos yun ay ibebenta nila. Okay, so mag-ingat tayo nun. And then psychological abuse involves harm to a child's psychological and intellectual functioning exhibited by any change in behavior, emotional response, or cognition. Psychological. Sinasabi ko sa'yo, ang tanga-tanga mo, yung mga ganung word na parang naikikintal na nanliliit siya. Okay, hanggang sa dumating ang panahon na mawala na siya ng confidence sa sarili niya. So, please be careful. These are the kinds of abuse na maaari nating magawa sa kanila. Kaya, kahit matigas ang ulo, kailangan maging patient tayo sa kanila. Next, we have here the red flag to identify a potential sexual predator. Bakit kailangan natin ito malaman? Para alam natin kung paano sila iiwas. Okay? At itong mga taong ito ang tinatawag nating potential sexual predator. Someone who inappropriately make comments about the way your child looks. Uy, ang ganda naman ng anak mo, ang sexy mo ah. Minsan kakalabitin pa. Okay, yung mga taong ganun, kailangan natin sila bantayan. Someone who manages to get time alone with or attempt to be alone with your child or other children. Okay, ay dito ka na manood ng TV sa bahay, na mag-isa lang ako, diba? Tapos akala naman natin, pinagkakatiwalaan natin yung kapitbahay natin. Yun pala hindi, may masamang balak pala sa ating anak. So please be careful on that. Next is someone who insists on hugging, touching, kissing, tickling, wrestling, or holding a child, even when child does not want this affection. Pinipilit niya kahit sumisigaw na yung bata. Okay, pinipilit niyang gawin. Ito ay kahit relatives natin, okay, maaring pinsan ng bata or miyembro ng pamilya, kailangan natin bantayan. Okay, itong nangyari. Marami akong kilalang ganito ang nangyari na mismo pinsan nila, na mismo ang mga abuso sa ating mga anak ay kamiyembro ng pamilya. Kaya dapat babantayan natin ito. Kailangan lagi tayong pagmatsyag sa ating mga anak, lalo kung ito ay magdadalaga na. Someone who is overly interested in sexuality of child, okay, or teen, and asks either parents or the child sexual-oriented questions. May mga tanong-tanong na mga malalaswa, okay, minsan ang dating na kung ano-ano, so kailangan bantayan natin yon. Next is red flag. Isa sa mga red flags ulit ay someone who has few or no boundaries. Okay, does not respect the limits of their role in the relationship with children. Minsan din na nilerespeto yung bata. Kahit minsan naliligo, kung ano iaabot, kung ano yung mga sabihin, nagbibihis, basta lang papasok sa kwarto. Yun ay minsan kadalasan mga kamag-anak natin or miyembro ng pamilya. Kailangan irespeto natin ang bata, lalo kapag ka-teenager na babae. Please. Okay, someone who regularly offers to babysit, help out to take children or day or overnight outing alone. Okay, lalabas niya yung bata or ako na yung magbabantay dyan. Kunyari yung bata ay 10 years old pa lang, minsan walang maiwanan, iiwan mo naman. Okay, pag wag natin iiwanan, wag natin sila ipagkakatiwala kahit kanino. Remember that. Someone who buys expensive gifts for or gives children money. Okay, money na nakakita natin. And then, without any reason. Okay, someone who goes to the, yung pagbibigay ng pera. Okay, yun ay isa sa mga indikasyon na ang taong ito, siya ay maaring potential sexual predator. And then, someone who goes to parks, beaches, or public places where children congregate and spends exorbitant amount of time staring, taking photographs of children for no boundaries. For no apparent reason, sorry. Walang dahilan. Halimbawa, naglalaro yung mga bata sa labas, babantayan niya yung yung lalaki ito, panay ang tingin, tapos minsan kukuhanan pa sila ng picture. So, kailangan titignan natin yun, obserbahan natin. Ito ay maaaring isa sa mga potential sexual predator ng bata. Okay, next is someone who has few or no boundaries. Does not respect the limit, sabi ko kanina, of their role in their relationship with children, and someone who regularly offers babysit, help out, take children on a day overnight outing, or sabi niya, isasama ko si manood kami ng sine. So kahit best friend mo or malapit na kaibigan, kapitbahay na very close, or relatives, never entrust your kids. Here are the signs of sexually abused. Depression or isolation. Often cry for simple things. Posting lonely pics or lonely pictures sa FB niya. Okay, and always in bed. Na parang nalulungkot siya, minsan namamaga ang mata. Okay, kailangan natin ito aalamin kung bakit. And then often sick because cannot sleep well, they are anxious. Nangyari ito. Okay, marami akong alam na ganito kasi I had been working in orphanage wherein marami kaming mga cases na mga ganon. So, kailangan natin ito mapagbantayan. Hindi lang maraming nangyayari sa ating tahanan. Lalo na ngayong pandemic, minsan ang risk ay nasa bahay o nasa paligid lang natin. Extreme happiness. Okay? When mingle with friends. Okay, to cover up emotions. Minsan, sobrang ang saya-saya na kahit konting bagay lang, parang iba yung saya niya. Okay, hindi katulad ng normal na saya. Kapag ganyan ang nakikita, isa yun sa mga indicated na sexually abused. Usually, hindi nila masabi yung kanilang nararamdaman sa mga maraming dahilan. There they might be trapped in a difficult situation at natakot sila magsalita kasi may threat sa buhay nila, especially kung ang predator ay member of the family or relatives. Yan. Then, negative self-image, withdrawn or depressed, self-destructive act, cutting oneself, reckless behavior. Minsan, laging nagwawala or palasagot, nagiging bastos na siya na dati hindi naman. Okay, tapos ayaw na makihalubilo. Yung iba naman, yung sinasabi ko, nakabaliktaran, sobrang saya. Then, antisocial behavior, physical aggression, delinquency, cruelty to animals, nang tapang-tapang na niya, ang sungit na, frequent quarrels with classmates kapag pumapasok. Then, kapag ka medyo bata pa, ito naman, delayed development, bedwetting, on thumb sucking. And then, the child sexual abuse accommodation syndrome. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na kapag halimbawa lagi siyang may sakit or nagkakaroon siya ng extreme happiness. Child is forced to keep the abuse secret, initially feels trapped and helpless. Minsan doon na lang niya itinatago yung kanyang nararamdaman. Madalas sumasakit ang dibdib. Okay, minsan hindi na masasabi agad kasi ang nangyari pala, members ng family or relatives, ayaw niya magkagulo, hindi niya alam at tinatakot siya na kapag sinabi mo, ganito ang gagawin ko, papatayin kita. So, ang nangyayari na lang, she's trying to keep by herself. Feeling of helplessness and fear lead to accommodative behavior. Nagwawala na lang, lagi ng maitang ulo, natatakot, nagugulubihanan, laging natataranta. Okay, halimbawa ipapagawa ka sa kanya, magluluto, hindi na niya alam kung anong gagawin, nababagsak yung mga hinahawakan, naging natatakot. Ganun ang mga isa sa mga signs. And if the child does not disclose, failure of family to protect and support the child adequately and augment the child distress may lead to retraction or disclosure. Yung mga iba hindi na nila nagagawa ng paraan kasi ay magsalita ang bata. Pero kahit halimbawa mag-confess siya, kahit after 1 year na yung mga nangyayari, bigyan pa rin natin ito ng pansin at immediate help. Unang gagawin natin ay pumunta tayo sa barangay para i-report ito or pumunta sa pinakamalapit na pulis, and of course, we need to seek help to a lawyer. Where to report? O ito na yon, DSWD or Child Health or Intervention and Protective Service, which is CHIP, or NBI, Anti-Abuse, Discrimination, Exploitation Division, Commission on Human Rights Center, PNP, Operation Center to the nearest police station, or Department of Justice, Task Force on Child Protection. Contact the nearest provincial, regional, or city prosecutor, and of course the local barangay council for the protection of the children. But again, you need also to consult a lawyer. Here we have the legal framework of child abuse, RA 9262, Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004. Act for series of act committed by the person against women or with whom he has a common child, whenever legitimate or illegitimate, with, without, or family abode, which result on its likely result physical, sexual, psychological harm, economic abuse, including threats, battery, assault, coercion, harassment, or deprival of liberty. Minsan nangyayari ito dun sa mga amain, sa mga stepfather, okay, mga ganon. Next is the proclamation number 731, declares the second week on February of every year as National Awareness Week for the Prevention, Promotion, Awareness on the problem of child sexual abuse exploitation. Exclusive Order number 56 authorized the DSWD to take protective custody of the child victims, prostitution, and sexual exploitation of the children. Okay, and then yun lang pong aking mai-share sa ngayon. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit bell all for more updates and more videos. Thank you for watching.